Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. You're watching Christian Adventure Gamer, and I'm your host, Daniel the Paladin. And in this video, we are tackling another day, another door for the Exit the Game, the Advent Calendar, and this is the Intergalactic Race, right? So we're on this mission to win this stellar race so we can control the celebrations for Christmas. We are doing day 10, or door 10, that is, of this race. So let's take this down to the table and see what we can actually get accomplished, right? So the game is 5 wins, and we are 4 wins, so it's technically 5 losses for us. And since that's how I'm viewing it, if I have to use the solution book, and then 4 for us. And so I'm hoping that today is number 5 win for us, so we can get through this door and hopefully break even, so we can start working in progression to get ahead of the game, literally. All right, so let's go ahead and rip this out. Let me make sure it says to rip it out. Yep, it says tear it. Set it aside. I'll show it over here so you guys can see it. All right. Oh my goodness, that was close. People may have differing opinions of Claw's suitability for this race, but he can certainly fly. You have to give him that. The way he navigated through the meteor shower was absolutely first class. Claw seems to be on his opinion himself. Claw seems to be of this opinion himself. Now I deserve a break, he decides. I need a coffee and a Uranus Rex bar. I want to land first, otherwise I'll get it all over myself like I did the potato salad. That didn't bother you much with the last 3 Rex bars, you think to yourself. However, you have no objection to the break after this breakneck adventure. Claws heads to the nearest planet. The side window gives you a view of a huge chrome-plated ball. You narrow your eyes in confusion and then open them wide. You've never seen anything like it. The entire planet is mirrored. Everything is reflected here. As soon as you land, you immediately want to take a closer look, but Claus stops you. Hey, be careful. I've never been here before. People aren't always friendly towards strangers. So before you get out, take this mirror. This will allow you to examine the planet without having to step outside. Just carefully stick your hand through the door. You never know if there is a nasty surprise hiding in hard-to-see corner. In a hard-to-see corner. That sort of thing is not unheard of in the depths of space. All right. And then flipping it over, you can see that there's nothing on the back of the sheet. So let's open day 10. All right, we have a little mirror here. I'll show you over here. Shiny mirror. We have this here. All right. So we look in here, and we see a land full of mirrors, it looks like. Everything is in a mirror. So if I'm using a mirror to look through it, that means there's got to be a reflection somewhere, but here you go. So I'm wondering if the numbers are not hidden in the mirror, right? Because this is the card that we got. It says view around. Almost like a homing signal. See a dot there, possibly a dot there. It's like it's sonar. Ah, I dropped it. Dropped the mirror. All right, there we go. Interesting. All right. View around. Everything's gridded on this. What does clause say here? It says, hey, be careful. It says, so before you get out, take this mirror. So before is in bold. This will allow you to examine the planet without having to step outside. Just carefully stick your hand through the door. You never know where there's a nasty surprise hiding in a hard-to-see corner. That sort of thing is not unheard of in the depths of space. So in a corner. So I need to be looking at the corners, apparently. Let's take a look at this corner here. That corner down there. Rotate this around. And last corner. Maybe if I use the mirror with this look around thing. Is there anything on the back of this? There's some shapes to this mirror on the back. Oddly shaped. Configuration on the back. There's some blips. View around. This isn't the best mirror, but it works in this sort of thing, kinda. Try to see if it makes any numbers or letters or anything like that. See, it looks like maybe a W. All right, so I'll write down what looks like a W. Looks like that could be a K. So it looks like a T. Maybe a V. Corner to corner. Oops. Nope, not saying anything. Nope, not really saying anything. Maybe an I. Maybe some eyes. 3 eyes, maybe. All right. Maybe a C. I don't know. I might have to look at a clue on this one. All right, so there's the eighth. We've tackled that one. I'll have to look at this. Actually, I looked at the that's right. I looked at the clues, but not the solution. All right. And I have the ninth. I did not look at it all. And we have the 10th here. All right. The best thing you can do today is listen to Claus, even if he usually seems a bit distracted. This time he's actually talking sense. Take a good look around the room around room 10, and be sure to use the mirror. Stick your hand and mirror through the door and examine all corners. If the room is too dark for you, use a flashlight. You have found something good, then you can definitely use it for puzzle card J1. It shows a coordinated system. Have you searched room 10 thoroughly with the mirror? As also directly under the upper frame of the door, there are a few coordinates hidden on the inside of the calendar box. Then you can determine 3 areas of the grid on puzzle card J1. What next? Well, think about it. Does the grid on puzzle map J1 remind you of something? There are 4 rows and 6 areas each, making 24 areas in total. So did I miss something when I was examining? Let's see here. It's not going to fit this way, is it? Oh, right there. I see it. WDWALO. WDWALO. All right. So WA, let's say, is this one here. Put an X there, right? And then we have WO here. We have L. Hold on, there is no L. EO. Okay, EO. All right, EO. So it's representing the calendar here. All right. View around. So we have 8. So 1. So AROUND. All right, and then VIEW. All right, so we have 8 there, and then we have these 2 here. So 2, so we found. So then this has got to be it then. All right. That's the only thing that makes sense in my mind, and that would be 1 over 1 over 1 down, or 1 over 1 up and 1 down. It could definitely be it, but I'm so used to looking for a code. So I'm going to say it's this one for door 11. Let's read that solution, not solution, the clue again. With them, you can determine 3 areas on the grid in puzzle card J1. What next? Well, think about it. Doesn't the grid on the puzzle map J1 remind you of something? There are 4 rows with 6 areas each, making 24 areas in total. Okay. Well, I almost want to check the solution just to see if I'm right. Is that wrong? I'm going to say it's this one. I'm going to check the solution, but I'm saying it's this one. If it's not that one, then I'm wrong. Okay, let's go. I am wrong. It's not WO, it's WD. Okay. So it's not that one, it's WD. I mean, in the sense that the code is wrong. So 8, 5, Yeah, so it still has, I think it still has to be this one, regardless if it was that one or not. So let's see here. So if you search the inside of the Advent calendar box with the mirror in room 10, you will find the following coordinates just above the door opening: WD, WA, EO, and you can now plot 3 areas of the grid on puzzle card 1. The areas of the grid correspond with the doors of the Advent calendar. The 3 corresponding points to doors 5, 8, and 2. The code is 582. Ah, gosh, yep. So it's not 582. So let's see here. Would it be funny if I was right by finding that door 582? All right. So we're going to go over, and down is hex Y star. You know what? I did. I did find it, even though I was wrong. But it is door 11. That is door 11. So what do you guys think? Obviously, I got the door right, but I couldn't read, because this isn't the best mirror, and I couldn't read the letters that great, even with using the magnifying glass. But even though I was wrong, I still found the right door. So what do you guys think? Do you think I won? Do you think I lost? Put your thoughts in the comments below. I'd like to think I won this one, even if it was by happenstance. But I'll wait to see what you guys say. So hey, hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.